Email automation can either make your firm feel organized and responsive or completely invisible and disconnected. But the difference isn't whether you use automation, it's where and how you use it. I'm Brian Jones, and I spend a lot of time in law firm intake systems, watching where leads stall, where clients get frustrated, and where good cases quietly fall through the cracks. And I can tell you, one of the most misunderstood tools in that process is email automation. When it's set up correctly, email automation streamlines your operation, improves the client experience, and allows your lawyers to focus on billable work. Now, when it's set up wrong, it creates confusion, distance, and it leads to a lot of missed opportunities. So today I want to talk about the right way to use email automation in your firm, especially in regards to intake systems. I also want to tell you where firms need to stop relying on it to do tasks it was never meant to do. Okay, so first, what is email automation actually good at? So email automation really works best at routine, predictable communications. The things that must happen every time and should happen consistently. So predictably, one of its strongest uses is automated client intake and onboarding. When a lead reaches out, immediate follow-up really matters, not 3 days later and not when somebody has time. Automation allows you to send a timely, personalized response that confirms receipts, sets expectations, introduces your firm, and provides helpful resources before the consultation even happens. That builds trust early, and it increases conversion without replacing human contact. Another great use is appointment confirmations and reminders. Automation reduces no-shows, keeps your calendar tight, and reduces a huge administrative burden from your team. And the same thing goes for case updates and status notifications. Automated emails triggered by milestones like filings, hearing dates, and next steps dramatically reduces how many emails you need to send just to give updates. And then there's lead nurturing and educational emails. Drip campaigns like educational email series or a newsletter that showcases recent wins for clients can help potential clients understand their situation, show them tangible proof that you can help, and keep your firm top of mind without pressure. This is especially effective when your content is helpful, relevant, and written for real people, not search engines. Automation also shines with transactional and administrative emails. For example, requests for documents, invoices, payment reminders, or even post-case follow-ups and review requests. These are some necessary tasks that are repeatable, but also perfect for automation. When you have a system that lets you just set a tag and an email gets sent immediately, it saves your team time and lets your client know that they aren't missing anything. Now here's where firms start to get into trouble. They start replacing their own personal judgment with automation, which with any automation type is not a great business practice. Email automation should not be deciding whether a lead is good or bad. It should not be interpreting intent, urgency, or emotion from a potential client or question. No automation should handle sensitive information or conversations with very specific questions. And lastly, automation cannot replace a real intake conversation. So remember, if you are building automation into your intake system or even just your case management process, it requires empathy, clarification, and if you have to pause to think before sending something, don't automate it. Automation should support your intake team and not remove them from the process. Email automation is not your intake department, it's not your sales closer, and it's not your decision maker. It's a system that creates consistency, reduces human error, and keeps things moving until the right moment for human interaction. When automation is used properly, it feels helpful and professional. When it's overused, it feels cold and forgettable. So let systems handle the predictable work and let people handle the important work. Clients are choosing you to work with and referring you to other people because of the human touch that your firm can provide. So if this video helped you rethink how email automation can play a role in your firm, be sure to like this video, send it to someone in your team, and make sure to follow along because we have more real-world guidance and advice that will help you actually grow your firm. And always remember that efficiency does matter, but trust matters more.